Hey guys, I'm going to take a second here and show you how to download WNLabelPro and get it set up on your desktop so you can go ahead and start printing labels. First of all, you're going to go to WNLabelPro.com. You're going to go to the download page. There's an option to download a desktop app. You're going to download the Windows installer. And sometimes it pops up and says, hey, this is a problem. It isn't commonly downloaded. This is totally fine. This is a newer application, so we're still working through the um, safety checkpoints and things of that nature. So you can go ahead and click on this and hit see more. You can keep, make sure you trust it. Yes, I do trust it. Keep anyway. And now you got the download. So it's going to go ahead and run. It's going to come up like this. It's going to create a desktop shortcut, which is what you want. You want to hit next, install. And we want to go ahead and launch. You're going to have to accept the terms before you get in here and do this. So uh, make sure you read over these terms, hit the checkbox, accept and continue. If you don't already have a license key, it's going to prompt you saying you can try this for 7 days. It's on a per computer basis. So we're going to enter one of our uh, support email addresses just to get going here. Start my 7-day trial. Your trial's active. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you've got the right printer. So you're going to want to check and make sure that you have a label printer installed. We want to set the printer settings. So you want to make sure that the printer type is set to auto detect unless you actually do have a zebra, which this will switch over to a zebra if you select the zebra. Label size, we're going to do a 1x1. We're going to hit close. I want to leave printing enabled for now because when I'm going to do this, I'm going to have it print things and I'm going to show you. Smart staging is the feature that selects the box. Um, those settings are right here. You can actually change this from box to lane, tote, rack, shelf. If you've got kind of a warehouse setup and you've got shelving going on or whatever you want to do here. I'm going to leave it for box right now. We're going to start it at number 1. So print location label, this is actually for each new buyer. It's going to print a new box label. You don't have to have this turned on. You can disable it and it won't print the label, but it will assign a box number. Um, that would be for if you're using like shelving that's already pre-labeled or you've got plastic bins that are already pre-labeled, things of that nature. Bundle size right now, it comes defaulted to unlimited. We can change this to any number that we want. I'm going to do 3 just to kind of show you. We're going to close. We're going to go from here and we're going to go and install the extension. So I'm using Edge right now. Edge extensions are compatible with, well, I should say Chrome extensions are compatible with Edge. The extension is published in Chrome. So one of the things you can do is you can review this instruction page and it just says, hey, follow the same instructions for Chrome and you'll be fine. Or you can just hit install in Chrome. It takes you here. It shows you it works on Edge. We're going to add the extension. It's now configured. Let's hit this little thing up here and we're going to add that up there. So now you can see everything's here. And since we have the desktop app open, it's showing it up that it's connected, your license is active, everything's good to go. So what we're going to do here is after you install the extension, you're going to close and reopen just because it needs a quick refresh. we're going to go to whatnot. And we're just going to grab a random show. I like using, just a second. I like using these guys because they move stuff really, really fast. So pretend this is a new show that you've just started. We're going to view this from a viewer's perspective. It works exactly the same way. If you're selling, I just don't really want to start an auction right now and try to describe what's going on and do the auction at the same time. So we're going to do it this way. But basically what happens is you're going to go up here, you're going to hit activate current show, and that's going to activate everything. The other thing you can do is you can come over here, and this is what I like to do personally, is I open up the desktop app, and it says waiting for activation, and make sure that everything's good to go over here. We're going to hit activate show. And it's going to start recognizing that things are good to go. And these are active items that are being sold. As you can see, it's populating as the things sell. It's also assigning box numbers. It's carrying over the item number. Now, if there's an issue with printing, it will say queued. It will also say queued if you disable printing. If for whatever reason it's not able to print it, it will actually pop up and say error. But one of the things you can also track down here is I put your total sales. So this is from whenever you start the auction. So there are already 389 items in. That would be from whenever you start this. So that kind of gives you an idea, like if you're looking to hit a target number before you shut off your show, say, I want to make 200 bucks before I kill this. Well, the way things are set up and whatnot, you don't really know how much money you're making until you get to the end of the show, or at least I haven't found that a way. But this does a grand total of everything so far down at the bottom. That way you can kind of look and see where you're at. One of the things that I really like that, is called Bundle Booster. And as you can see, here's our list of buyers sorted alphabetically. Right now, we got 19 different buyers since I turned on and activated the show. We have a bundle size of 3, and we have total items that the person has bought. So, for example, this person has bought 7. They have 3 total bundles. So, one of the things that you could actually do with this, why this is so important, is if you're trying to make last minute sales, maybe, for example, you're trying to wrap up your show and you're saying, hey, if you've got any extra things that you guys want, you're looking for, if anybody's looking to fill their bundle, we can go ahead and make an extra sale. One of the things you can do with this is you can call out people directly. So you can sort these columns left to fill. These people have full bundles already. This person has 1 item left before they can do another bundle to fill their bundle. So you could go ahead and you could call this person out. Hey, uh, Carissa, you've already got 2 things in your current bundle. It's a max of 3. Go ahead and add an extra one if you want, because it's free shipping. So you might as well take advantage of it while you got it. These people, as you can see, they've only bought 1 thing. Total items 1. This person has 7 total items, now 8. That just changed. Uh, they have 3 total items. They've got 1 left to fill that last bundle. Um, it's kind of a neat thing that you can. One of the other things you can actually do too, I want to show you this really quick, is you can search by name. So, for example, it pulls these people up. And we got one more person. So we're going to close this. If you decide you want to be done with the show, there's a deactivate show right here. There's also one on the extension, and it is right here. So we're going to go ahead and deactivate from here. We're going to come back here. It says it's deactivated. Let's just say that there was an item that this baby Lisa bought, and you need to find out something on it. So we can go baby. Here we go. We can search all these different things. So once you get to 300 items, I'm only showing 300 items at a time here. If you need to go beyond the 300 items, you can hit show more. The thing about the search box though is that it will search beyond the 300 items. So if you've got 1,000 items, it will populate those in here. It just only shows 300 in this window at a time until you hit show more. There is a timer on it. It's 5 minutes, something like that. So it'll go back to 300 items after you hit show more. That's just to keep performance running as optimal as possible. Um, I think that's pretty well everything you need to know. If you need to reprint a label, you would just select and hit reprint item label. If something happened with the person's location label, which they have, let's just say this is 32, we're just going to select the item. We're going to hit reprint location label. When you're done with your show, these print jobs are going to carry over into the next one, but it is going to start a new show. It's going to start a new location, smart staging. So your next new items are going to go, box one, box two, box three, and it's going to have the item number associated with it. The cool part about smart staging and this bundle size that I did forget to mention is that whenever you get into people that buy multiple things. Okay, so the show is deactivated, so it's not showing me the bundle booster anymore because I don't need to press anybody into buying extra items. When you get into situations, let's see this person here. Charissa, let's try her again. So see how she has multiple different boxes? Remember how we did the bundle size of 3? So once you hit that max bundle size and you buy the next item, it's going to assign you a new box number. So this is really handy if you've got, 15, 20, 30 boxes sitting off to the side and they're just unlabeled. When you get to that next item, you just grab a new label whenever it prints it off. You slap it on the box, you throw the stuff in the box, and you're good to go. Um, the way that Whatnot organizes things is the exact same way. So what I found at the end of my auctions is that whenever I'm comparing the packing slip to what the box number is and the items that are supposed to be in that box, they match up almost perfect. So at the end of the show, it's basically throw tape on the box, print a label, a shipping label, and take it outside for the mail guy. It's a pretty easy process. This has improved our efficiency here 200 times. I think I've showed pretty well everything that you might need to know. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and you guys have a great day. Thank you.